Yay!
Alright, so that one's done now. Take this. 50 rupees.
Once again, in the 3DS remake, that would be another fishing hole pass.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, side note, I'm doing this off screen-ish. Just to, you know, show what you could get for it. So I'll be back in a sec to show the third day. So on the third day of doing the Deku Playground, which we did not show off yet. Let's see. Good luck. He says pretty much the same things again, but this time the track's different once again. Time gets faster, all that stuff. But I think also, yeah, the time's slightly different. It's 16 instead of 15. And yeah, so this one's kind of a combination of all of these ones. I start on a bad side, but I could probably make it work. Barely. Now this one I honestly find I have an easier time with than the second one. It's hard to explain. I think it's just because like the way it's kind of laid out and stuff. Hang on. Yeah.
Yay!
That was pretty close.
First
Luckily,
try.
yeah, luckily I pulled back on that one. Oh, amazing. Well, straight. We obviously have our pro. Take this and don't come back. You get a heart piece for doing all 3 days in a row. Oh boy. Such a useful face. All that stuff. And now, it's like right. That's pretty funny, honestly.
Yeah.
Makes up for it a little bit, I guess. Anyway, on to the actual episode. Good morning, YouTube. Is KrisKringle here, joined by
Atom Bacon.
once again. We're back in Majora's Mask. We just saved our own baloney, and we have got some stuff to do. So we got back our precious item, like the mask's salesman told us to get. So let's talk to him.
Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it!
I just want to play this on loop for like a while.
Thumbnail. So listen to me. Please play this song that I'm about to perform and remember it well. And don't ask where this piano came from. I never remember how to play the drum. Seriously, like, of all the songs in this game, that's the one I have the hardest time remembering for some reason. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I am sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Ah, yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you were just were. When you remove it, you will return to normal.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, I love you see his face there.
You get the Deku mask as a memento. Press whatever and set
Memento mori.
Wear the mask and have the body of a Deku.
Now, I have fulfilled my promise to you. So please, give me that which you promised me. Psych. Don't tell me. My mask. You did get it back, didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. The mask that was stolen from me. It is called Majora's Mask. It is an accursed item from legend that is said to have been used by an ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears the mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great the Ancient Ones, fearing such a catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now, that tribe from the legend has vanished, and no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now, that imp has it. I am begging you, you must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strength. Believe. We'll be leaving now.
Yeah, can I like back up? Oh no, I have to like turn around to do it. Hang on. That's the way to leave. First, I'm gonna just put it there. So yeah, we got ourselves a mask. And transform into our Deku form at any time. Which might be handy to us later. Now,
that mask, the Skull Kid uses the power of that mask to do terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we've got to do something about it. The swamp, mountains, oceans, and canyon that Tail was trying to tell us about. I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside town. There's one in each compass direction. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips important stuff. Guess we should go and find out. If we go through that gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp.
We won't be doing that quite yet. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to head back to West Clocktown. Because there is something I... or not forgot, but there was something that was mentioned to us that we didn't really pay much mind to. Is that this fella here did mention something very important. And we already read this. Yeah, we will not dance because we need the time. Oh, sorry, that's too bad. In that case, come back anytime if you want to dance. By the way, I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. Do you want to learn it? I think we do, because we have an instrument now. Oh yeah, now listen up. If you play that strange song backward, you can slow the flow of time. And if you play each note twice in a row, you can move a half day forward through time. How's that? Pretty interesting, isn't it? But I'm sure I'd like any song written by you better, baby. If you'd like, you can play one for me. Maybe another time. Oh, god damn it. I said no.
Yeah. Well, couple things to note with the song. The song he's referring to is the Song of Time. That's probably pretty obvious. you don't actually need to speak to him to gain access to those alterations. He
No.
just tells you about them. Like, if you're playing the game on repeat or you've watched a playthrough or something beforehand, you can access these songs as soon as you get the Song of Time.
Yes. I decided to show that dialogue just to make more sense out of it.
Of course.
Anyway, without further ado, let's try out the inverted Song of Time.
I literally didn't realize you were playing the notes while you were talking because the TV's so quiet.
Yeah. Slow the current flow of time. This will make things much better. This slows time by a third, I believe.
Yeah, it's 1/3.
So, very good. Anyway, before anything else, let's go back to the laundry pool. Because since things have reset, the stray fairy's still there. And, oh, damn it. You know what? Let's show this off. Pretty freaky. But the Great Fairy said that she would have something for us if we returned to her as our former self.
Oh. And don't worry, you don't have to watch that creepy cutscene every time. Once you put the mask on for the first time, you can mash A to skip that cutscene.
Yeah, no worries about that.
Yeah. While we're heading back to North Clock Town, the Scarecrow mentioned that the other song, if you play each note twice, lets you skip half a day forward in time. In the remake, it works actually differently, where you can move any number of hours you want within the day, period. So, like, you can move from, like, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, or from 11 o'clock a.m. to 11 o'clock p.m. Like, you can move anywhere forward within the daytime that you're in. So it's a lot more versatile than just
you can
half
basically
days.
choose what time you want to go to.
Yeah.
Anyway, while you were talking, I got a heart piece that was just taunting us on the tree. So now we have a full new heart container.
Indeed we do.
Pretty freaking sweet. Anyway, let's actually visit the fairy now.
For those who've never played a Zelda game before, and since we haven't really had any combat up to this point other than the dog who doesn't actually do damage, each heart effectively represents 4 HP. So by having 4 hearts, we basically have 16 HP.
Yeah. That's not really too important, though. You just have
It's
to,
not super important, but
yeah.
no skin off my back to mention it.
Yeah. Oh, Tattle, and you, kind one. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. For now, this is all I can offer you. Allow me to ease your weariness of a token of my gratitude. It always looks like she's gonna like make us do a flip or something when she lifts us in the air. Oh, kind young one, scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please find a way to save them and return them to their fountains. Surely they will add you your strength. Allow me to grant you something good so that the stray fairies will not fear you. We got our first collectible mask other than like our Deku one that we got by default. You get the Great Fairy Mask.
A face only a mother could love.
Yep, it will attract fairies, begin to shimmer, all that stuff. Come see me whenever your quest has made you weary. We'll keep that in mind if we see any stray fairies laying around. We'll keep that mask on hand. So that's good to have. Anyway, and also, since we reset time, we didn't do like it's beginning again. You could race, or not race, play hide and seek with the Bomber Boys if you want again. However, since we know the code, we can go to this. And yeah. And let's see if this has any different outcomes if we like go in as human. I also want to check out the observatory again anyway. So this will be a useful little venture off. I guess while I'm like doing this, it's important to note that like the combat's basically the same as Ocarina of Time. I mean, same engine. So you don't have to worry about any differences there. Pretty basic all around. We still have to use this to get through that bubble though, or that balloon rather. Use the bubble to break the balloon.
The soap is mightier than the plastic.
Is soap coming out of my mouth? Like,
I don't know. I thought bubbles and immediately thought soap. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably it's probably not soap.
yeah.
We all know what the true power is. Snot!
Yep.
Well, you're a child I've never seen in town before. Are you a new friend of the bombers? I always say that it is important to develop your interests while you are young. You can use this telescope to look around town if you're interested. Give it a try.
Let's look around a bit, since we only really focused on the Skull Kid last time. To see what we can see. Ooh. What's this? That looks like the Deku business scrub that we had dealings with in the last time cycle, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's coming to smooch us. No, okay. Alright, we're good. And let's see, where'd he go again? Oh, here he is. Where are you going, sir? It's always can be hard to follow him sometimes because he's like really weird. Oh, what the heck? That's blaring out. Oh, there he is. Interesting. How did he say? Interesting. Oh, we did though. All right. Oh, with that, it's kind of cool. Often in this game, thing to keep in mind is that often different forms of you will have different dialogue options. So it's interesting to note for later in the game. I'm just gonna turn to a dagger so I can move faster. Alright, I think it's time to make a move on to make more progression. Oh, hello. Hey guy, you haven't passed my test, so how'd you know my secret code? Nobody but bombers know the code, so why'd you know it? Listen, guy. You're pretty good. You managed to figure out the code that only we knew. Now that's something. I like you. What's your name, guy? Link, huh? Alright, that Skull Kid broke our rules and now is doing all kinds of stuff. I'm making Link a new bomber member of the Bombers whatever. This is the Bomber's Notebook. It contains the words we live by. Read it over. We got the Bomber's Notebook. Schedules and access the quest status screen. Then highlight the book and press A. 1. Find the troubled people and add their names to the pictures. Only 20 people will fit in your book. Promise to help them. Mark you blah blah blah. Stickers. Whenever you solve someone's problem, it makes you happy, so a happy sticker will be added to the book. No removing stickers. Hear that? Don't remove stickers. They're very expensive. You tell that Skull Kid he's out of here. He's been acting like a real jerk lately. The bombers, whatever.
Now what's really weird is that in the remake, it's actually the Happy Mask Salesman that gives you that book after you return to a human.
Yeah, that was changed. Did you actually remember that, or did this remind you of that?
No, I remembered. I was just waiting until we received it to talk about it because I didn't want to spoil it.
I wasn't sure because you sounded confused when you were saying it.
No, I just stuttered. That's all.
Okay. All right. And actually, let's check it out real quick. Alright, there it is. Right. Oh, whoops. Right there.
I don't think it happens in this game, but I know that. Oh, actually, hang on. You should probably hit the statue.
I will. Don't worry.
But yeah, I don't think it happens in this game. But in the remake, once you receive the Bomber's Notebook, bomber kids around town will like just kind of run up to you and try to talk to you. And if you interact with them, they'll tell you about rumors that are happening, and these basically hint towards side quests that you can do. So that's how you find out about some of the more obscure things, like the hand in the toilet, for example.
Yes.
So makes it a bit easier to figure out what you're doing in the remake.
Yeah. Also, what I'm going to do now is we checked this place earlier, but we couldn't do with anything with it. My training center. Let's try this. Swordsman School. And since we're a human now, we have our sword back. So I think we're suitable for this challenge. This training center has friendly, polite, 24-hour one-on-one training that will noticeably improve your sword skills. From now on until the end of the carnival, join at the special discount. So will you try it? We're going to do the expert course. The expert course is a practice session. Cut down the 10 logs using the highly difficult techniques of squeaking the futon. If you score a perfect 30 points, you shall be taught all the secrets. Have you prepared?
He says techniques, but there's actually only one move you can use to do this.
Yeah.
If you do anything other than the jump attack for any of the logs, you won't score enough points.
Yeah. Also, don't hold the control stick when you do the jump attack. Just press A, like once you're locked on. Because otherwise it might mess up. I've had it before happen in practice playthroughs. But yeah, it's overall not too bad.
Easy money. Or whatever the reward ends up.
We had to spend money to do this, so I don't know if it's easy money. It's easy to... Okay. Impressive. I must give you something. Here.
Even better than money.
Yeah. Not too shabby. Unbelievable. Cherish it well. Alright. Now, last thing I'll do before we leave is... over in South Clocktown, something we briefly didn't really pay much attention to, is right here. There's a weird statue. Let's check it out. Ye who hold the sacred sword, leave proof of our encounter. Okay. So that is an owl statue. They serve, at least for now, they serve as save points, but not quite true save points, if that makes sense.
Quick save points.
Yeah, they're more so a temporary save, you know, until you
reload
the game. The only true saves are when you play the Song of Time. But in the remake, it's actually different.
Yeah, in the remake, the owl statues are just hard save points. Like, you find one, you can save, no complications. Mm-hmm. Also, the owl statue is what I was referring to when I said something got moved to being behind the clock tower in that open area. It was that. It was moved just a little bit, and then it's right in front of the bank, so you can... Yeah, it's just all nice and close together.
Yeah. Also, in the Japanese version of this game, they did not save the game at all. So, wrap your head around that one. Alright. We might go into more of that later, but for now, we remember this guy who wandered in here. What's up?
What are you doing here? This is my secret storage unit. It's a problem if you come in here without permission. Please, I'll sell you a piece of heart if you just keep this place a secret. 150 rupees.
You want to say no to this?
No good. In that case, you leave me no choice. What about 100?
Now say yes.
I remember one time I just had so much money, I just was lazy and said yes to the 150.
Yeah, but if you say no again after the 100, then he'll just stop.
It's not that I don't believe you, but it's just to be safe, I'm moving my storage. So really, he was just trying to pinch 100 rupees off of us.
Yeah, well, 100 for a piece of heart.
True.
So it's not too bad, I guess.
I suppose so. But I mean, we literally just got a piece of heart for 10.
True. But we had to do sword combat, man. And here we just had to walk it. Well, I guess we had to spot him walking in here.
Yeah. Yeah. He will only appear if you see him through the telescope.
Yes.
And actually, you just proved me wrong on something that I thought all this time. I used to think that he would only appear after you've done the Moonsteer trade. But we haven't done that in this timeline,
nope.
And he still appeared.
Yeah, nope, you can do it whenever, pretty much. Or you
I
can
actually
spot him in the telescope whenever.
I actually never knew that.
Yeah. Anyway, Tattle was saying we should head to the south to the swamp. So let's do that. Without further ado.
Oh, I remember this. Tail and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. He told us he had been fighting with his friends and that they left him all alone.
We used Ocarina of Time music.
I'm sure it was because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that.
Yeah, remember that one night where Skull Kid murdered a man? That was uncool.
And once he got his power...
Damn. I guess that raises the big question from that cutscene. Do fairies feel cold? Like you saw them shivering in there and stuff?
I mean,
yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess, but... anyway, this is new area stuff here. Oh, hello. Analyze.
It's a bad bat. If you don't do something before it swoops down on you, well, just don't come running to me.
Yeah, I like the definition of bad guys here, like, you know, as compared to Ocarina of Time, because it's more like humorous, I guess, is the best way to describe it. A new spin on it. Oh god.
Oh, for a second I thought you hit them both with one swing.
That would have been nice.
It kind of looked like it.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can shoot them down from here, because they're like hanging above. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. No, my bubbles. Alright, enough of that. Let's get you out of here. Alright.
Let's get you out of here.
Oh, God. I'm trying to, like... Alright, here we go. Ugh. What the heck? I thought I got him. No. I thought I got them both. I was, like, gonna be all super cool, like, and get them both, but I guess not. Jump attacks are weird sometimes.
They
sometimes
are.
just phase through the enemies. No matter what game you're playing, I've noticed. Even in the newest one I've played, it sometimes happens. We'll take our chances. Let's climb up this and see if we can confront these. Uh-oh. Abort mission! Alright. God. Alright, and you get out of here. These guys respawn. Those are choo-choos. Another staple enemy of the Zelda series. There we go. And bad bats, I don't remember if those are the only... whatever, we'll get into that later, actually. But up here, heart piece. So worth it, I guess. All my batters, scars, and bruises. Oh, hole. You know, it's Zelda, it's Zelda, so it means we gotta go down these holes. Also, these...
That's a mini Baba. It won't attack unless you get too close to it, so watch your step.
Yeah, these are guys that are pretty minuscule threats. They do drop Deku Nuts, so that's not too bad. And these guys were an Ocarina of Time.
Isn't that a Deku Baba? But it looks a little withered. Just you should at least get a Deku stick out of it.
Yeah. I'm probably not... Oh. We got a Deku stick, new item. It does that whenever you get a new item for the first time. Yeah, like, I'm probably not going to analyze all the enemies.
Thank you.
But at least the important ones I will.
Yeah.
We got 20 rupees from there, so that's not too bad, actually. And get out of here.
Yeah, the mini Babas also tend to respawn.
Yes.
And look who it is up ahead.
Yeah. Our good old friend, Inflatable Pants Man. Alright. Eh. Wow. Good job, me.
There we go.
In sync. Wow. Alright, let's talk to him as human now, because we didn't do that last time. What's this? Green clothes, white fairy? Or, sir, could by chance be a forest fairy? Oh my. My name is Tingle. I think I am same as you, sir. A forest fairy, and we already read this stuff.
He says the exact same thing no matter what race you are.
Yeah, but he's interesting. It's interesting, though, like, he's in different locations and stuff. But he says the different things and stuff, so... You know, because we reset time, he doesn't technically know us. So it's interesting. We will buy one of Tingle's maps. We'll buy the Woodfall one. Which is the cheaper one, so I think that makes sense.
It's 20 rupees here as opposed to 40 in Clocktown, and now there's a new map that's 40 rupees.
Yeah. Call again. Tingle, tingle, kurulimpa. Yep, we won't steal your words. We
Tingle,
got
tingle,
it.
kurulimpa. Fuck you.
Alright.
Southern Swamp.
This place looks pretty murky. And very depressing music. But, ooh, that actually looks pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Almost kind of look like Death Mountain in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Possibly reuse source assets? Who knows? Anyway, look at this. Our good old friend Owl statue. Let's hit it. A new save point. And I think with that, we're going to end the episode off here. So, with that said, I am KrisKringle.
I am Atom Bacon.
And we're leaving now. Bye.